call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Creates a little space. Runs through a tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Scanning the field, it's Tebow. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the move, it's Moody. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
The LSU Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Caught behind the line. It's Durham. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to get it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they have the first points of the game. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Murphy. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They booted away. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Now the play fake. He rifles one deep down the right side. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, one of the reasons you go 4 vertical is because you know you've got dudes that can stretch the field. This guy is one of the fastest receivers in college football, so I love the play call, taking advantage of that speed to go make a big play.
Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Rutledge. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Caldwell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To the air. It's Tebow. Finds his big tight end.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. He's got 1st down yardage as they move him to the 44. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. It's complete on the right side.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely center cut. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
action.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air, it's Tebow. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ingram. He's loose. He's at the 10. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Charlotte.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a huge play. It's caught. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they...
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to power it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Tebow. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. Yes, even a
it's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is as about a good a start as you could hope for, and now working with a 17-10 lead. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Durham. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line getting set on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. From the red zone, it's Durham. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back on the option, the give. Touchdown LSU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Back to throw, it's Tebow. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A 1st and 10 for this offense. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle. It's Harvin. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Murphy. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The give to the tailback. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Immediately fires to the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unleashes it on the run. Working the middle. Past the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Durham. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He leaves it with his back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off play action on first down. Here's a heat. And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Tebow. Quick strike complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Catch in the middle, it's Murphy. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Caught in the backfield, it's Harvin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Hard running there. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen do a good job of getting in the backfield.
Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Caught behind the line, it's Anderson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the back. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. LSU lining up first and goal. Hauls it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown LSU.
draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hands it off. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for a man. It's Tebow. Got his man quickly. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
And now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Gonna run it. It's Moore. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Caldwell. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Dropping back, it's Tebow. Keeps the play going. He's going for the goal line. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Panthers. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
On to punt it away.
Punt is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to throw. It's Tebow. Firing to the right, complete.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
They'll try to run for it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. At the 45 on his way. And the big game. They've got it on the 46. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. The play-action fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. He'll take a shot. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now this offense will take the field again. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Caldwell. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Looking for room. It's Moore. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this defense taking one back to the house? No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Tebow. Slips a tackle. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback, LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle, it's Harvin. Right down the gut of the field. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. So after feeling like they were in all kinds of trouble, now they'll come to the line, 1st down and plus territory. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Harvin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll close the gap to 14.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Second down coming up. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Sweet cut there. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Ball State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to get it through the air. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the right. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. And the timing just a hair off. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout.
Corner's going to give them room. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Berry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. That's reeled in. It's Brown. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And he spikes it to stop the clock, and they'll have an opportunity for a really long field goal try as they save those precious seconds. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
There he goes! Near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. He'll pull it on the read. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.